Hey guys, welcome back to Some Talks. Welcome to another video. Now in this video I'll be discussing about Chelsea's January transfer window. Now you guys might be wondering, SM, it's still 2 months left. There's still a long time left till the January transfer window. Why are you talking about transfer window now? No, listen, I know it's 2 months left. I know it's a long time till January transfer window, but I'll be giving my assessment from so far what I've seen, and I'll be going by position if we need any backup or if we need any upgrade on this position, and which players can we get and which players are available to get. So let's start off with goalkeeper. I don't think we need any other goalkeeper right now. Willy Caballero has been wonderful as a mentor for Thibaut Courtois, who himself has been outstanding. Now there are a few links of Thibaut Courtois to Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid, but for me it's all rumours. Thibaut Courtois will sign a new contract very soon, so yeah, I don't think we need any backup or any upgrade in goalkeeping position. Moving on to the centre backs position. Now we bought in Antonio Rudiger during a summer transfer window. We had Nathan Ake, a player that we sold to Bournemouth because he wanted first team football. We have arguably one of the best young centre-back in Andreas Christensen, and we have arguably another one of the best young centre-back in Kurt Zouma, out on loan at Stoke City. Now, depending on how David Luiz and Antonio Conte's situation works out, if they work out the situation, or David Luiz leaves in January, then maybe call Kurt Zouma back. If not, I think our back threes or our defenders are perfect so far. You know, Gary Cahill. There are a lot of questions about Gary Cahill, but for me, we're not selling him in January transfer window. Simple as. Azpilicueta, fantastic. Christensen, wonderful. Rudiger, fantastic. David Luiz, he needs to solve his situation with Antonio Conte. I don't think we need to sign another centre-back, but at the same time, if we do need another centre-back, it's because of David Luiz or any injuries, maybe call back Kurt Zouma. For me, we don't need to buy any centre-backs for the next 3-4 seasons, because we've got some of the best young centre-backs. Christensen, Zouma, Antonio Rudiger, Azpilicueta can play for the next 4 or 5 years. So we've got a fantastic defence. I don't think we need to sign anyone in those positions. But as I said before, it's all depends on how Antonio Conte sorts out his problem with David Luiz, which is very vital and very important for Chelsea. Moving on to wing backs position. Let me start off by easy one, right wing back. Victor Moses has been out for last month. I think he's going to miss. I think he's going to miss 1 or 2 more weeks. He's going to be back after the internationals, hopefully. So, with the backup of someone like David Zappacosta, who's been absolutely impressive since he came to Chelsea. I want to say a bit more from Zappacosta in a sense of crossing ability. I think him going forward, taking a shot, or him going forward, passing is wonderful. But what I see, what I see from David Zappacosta is what he did for Torino last season. Him and Andrea Bellotti had a wonderful partnership. It's very similar to Azpilicueta and Alvaro Morata. Zappacosta and Bellotti then knew each other's game, and Zappacosta had a wonderful relationship with Bellotti, and I'm expecting as the season grows, he's going to build up his relationship with Morata and get more crosses in. Victor Moses, crossing wise, I have no problems with it. I think he's a wonderful player. It's his position. He's our first choice right wing back. As soon as he comes back, it's going to be wonderful for Chelsea that Victor Moses can actually have a challenge with Zappacosta fighting for that position. Now, here's the first and a must-buy position, left wing back. We only got Marcos Alonso. Now, have you seen my other video today? I spoke about Luke Shaw being a possible backup for Marcos Alonso. We're also linked to Alexandro. We have been linked to him for the whole summer transfer window. Chelsea have been in for Alexandro. Conte wanted Alexandro, but for some reason the deal didn't just go through. For me, Marcos Alonso is the only recognised left wing back at Chelsea right now. I know Azpilicueta can play there. I know Babu Rahman, if he's fit, he can play there. Kennedy is another player can play there. But firstly, Babu Rahman, I don't know what Chelsea is doing with them. I don't think he's training with the first team. I think he's still injured, and he's going to be injured till February, if I'm not wrong. Kennedy is a player that Antonio Conte really doesn't like because of his attitude and how he behaves around the club. He had a few warnings at the beginning with China thing, then he had a warning with how he dresses up and stuff like that. And he got into trouble again with Antonio Conte regarding how he was acting during Antonio Conte's speech after the Roma defeat. So looks like Kennedy as a left wing back, unless we're fully desperate, he's going to play. Otherwise, there is no way Kennedy's going to play as a backup for Alonso. Azpilicueta can play there, but for me, Azpi's best position is a centre-back, which is on the right-hand side. So we definitely need to buy a left wing-back. As I said before, Luke Shaw, I can think of Grimaldo, could be a good option. Fauzi Golem of Napoli, who himself picked up an ACL injury. So there are a few players we can go for. It's about looking into the market and buying players. A player that I would love at Chelsea is Ryan Bertrand. He's one of our own. He's came for academy, and it's wonderful. It will be wonderful for Chelsea to bring him back. And yes, it's going to be. I'm excited to see who Chelsea bring in. I think Chelsea will bring someone in. Manchester City, another club, they're looking for a left wing back. So whoever we look at, we have to be quick. We have to be careful on buying those players. Now, listen, I don't know who Chelsea is going to buy. Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you think Chelsea should buy? Now, I'm basing this video on both presumption of Chelsea going to play 3-4-3 and 3-5-2. Now, as in that midfield, people are saying we don't have any backups. We don't have enough backups. Now, we've got Kante, Bakayoko and Cesc Fabregas if we play 3-5-2, and we've got Kante and Bakayoko if we play 3-4-3. Most likely, I think, the way we played against Manchester United, Chelsea are going to go forward with 3-5-2 with Fabregas, Kante and Bakayoko in that midfield, which means that we will play three midfielders nearly every single game, unless we play 3-4-3, which is also highly likely because Conte against Leicester, Burnley or West Brom, teams that parks the bus, he tend to play 3-4-3, which allows Chelsea to play an extra attacker, which is Pedro Willian. So listen, whoever Chelsea plays in this midfield, I think we need maybe one more player in as a squad depth. Now, if an Ampadu can play there, but he's sort of like David Luiz, very, very versatile. Speaking of David Luiz, that's what another thing I wanted to talk about is, can David Luiz play that N'Golo Kante role? Because whenever N'Golo Kante is not there, Chelsea doesn't look like the team that won the league. Chelsea looks very, very weak. Chelsea looks defensively, we look like Sunderland. So whenever we take Kante out of the team, it feels bad, and Chelsea team looks bad as well. So we need to buy an alternative for Kante. Either it is Idrissa Gueye or whoever, or maybe Ndombele from Lyon is a wonderful player. Jean-Michel Seri from Nice, or we can play David Luiz as a midfielder instead of N'Golo Kante whenever he's rested or whenever he's injured. We can play David Luiz in that role as well. But listen, as I said before, we can go out there and buy few backups, or we can call back Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's been absolutely outstanding for Crystal Palace this season. He's got his first England call-up as well. So yeah, it's about how Chelsea deals with Loftus-Cheek as well. Now, Chelsea so far dealing outstandingly with Andreas Christensen, who's a brilliant talent. Loftus-Cheek is another wonderful talent. How Chelsea going to deal with him, it's another different chapter, it's another different story, and how we can build up Loftus-Cheek as one of the best midfielders in English football. Moving on, attacking wise, left wing, I think Musonda, Hazard, Willian, Pedro, enough options there. Striker, here's the interesting part. Now, Batshuayi is very frustrating. He's getting the goals, but watching him is very frustrating because he can't hold up the ball, he can't hold up the play. He scores the goals, but he just doesn't feel right. If you watch Morata or if you watch Diego Costa, it feels good because you know they're going to hold up the play. He's going to link up with Hazard, link up with Pedro Willian or Musonda, whoever plays there. But with Batshuayi, you just don't get it. He expects people like Hazard and Hazard and Pedro to link up with him rather than him linking up with them. And there's so many chances in the game, you know, like the Carabao, I think, the Carabao Cup, then Carabao in the Champions League. All these games that Batshuayi has been playing, he's been getting some good finishes, but his hold-up play has been poor. Now, Batshuayi at a certain age in his career that he needs to go out there and play first in football. If he wants to do that, Chelsea should let him go and bring in a player that can actually play Antonio Conte's system. Now, we looked at Fernando Llorente during the transfer window, which didn't happen. We can look at other options that can come in and play. You know, someone is very, very comfortable playing and holding out the play. the big option for me would be bringing Tammy Abraham back, because he does the job brilliantly for Swansea. Swansea is like 20 times worse than Chelsea as a players quality wise, and he still links up with players like Jordan Ayew, players like Leroy Fer, players like Wilfried Bony. And imagine Tammy Abraham linking up with Hazard, Pedro, Willian, or even Cesc Fabregas. So yes, I think bringing Tammy Abraham would be a good option, but if we have to sign anyone, I would say go for someone like Ciro Immobile, maybe Edin Dzeko if he wants to be a second choice to Alvaro Morata. So go out there, look for strikers that feels comfortable being the second choice to Alvaro Morata. If there isn't any strikers that feels comfortable being second choice to Morata, bring back Tammy Abraham. I'm a massive fan of Tammy Abraham. For me, he's gonna go very top of the level to the of the game, either playing for Chelsea or playing for anyone else. Tammy Abraham has got the quality. He's a goal scorer. And Ian Wright, who's for me one of the best strikers the Premier League's ever seen, he said himself that the movement and the smartness and the intelligence of Tammy Abraham is as good as some of the best strikers and some of the best players that he played with, which is a massive statement from someone like Ian Wright. So yeah, I think bringing Tammy Abraham back would be a massive thing for Chelsea. And the last position I want to discuss is the right wing position. People are talking about Alexis Sanchez, Di Maria, Lucas Moura, a lot of names being thrown around, but for me, I don't think that Conte is going to go for that position. Alexis Sanchez is a very interesting one, because it looks like Guardiola and City got covered, but at the same time, where would Alexis Sanchez play in that City team? Leroy Sané has been absolutely wonderful, so has been Raheem Sterling, so he's not going to outplace them. Gabriel Jesus and Aguero has been wonderful, he's not going to replace them as well. Where does Alexis Sanchez fit in that Man City side? I wouldn't know, and he's not going to sign a new contract at Arsenal. It's pretty clear to see. So Chelsea needs to find a way, maybe lure him into the best side of London and the best team in London. Maybe could work. Morata, Hazard, and Sanchez up front would be absolutely deadly.